share a interesting topics about okay, is it anyone can see this
Yes,
screen?
very clear.
Okay. So to be honest, what I've been working on is a framework, or I would say is a models that we could summarize all the success models or success science, or just like what Dr. Patrick said, 成功学 to help people to achieve their dreams. You know that every time that I share with all of you is saying my dream is helping people to achieve their own dreams. And I've been searching a lot of ways. I've been searching, is it okay for them to, to be motivated, to be inspired, and okay, they just go. It's not because everyone just go and then just go to the sea and cannot swim. And is it okay for us to give them tools and give them tools like Prometheus send the fire to the humans? Is it okay for the humanity? Maybe, but not in this case. However, I've been searching a lot, and especially when we talk about Napoleon Hills inside the our BAIS, our classes that what we have learning. And thanks for all the students. And I have been searching a lot of I just remind all the successful models, and then thanks for all the students to give us some philosophies or the models frameworks that we are using for integrating. And the first thing first, of course, Napoleon Hills, and then my own favorites, I would say, is Stephen Covey, seven habit, and then actually it's one more, eight habits. And then I also reached some of the books called Rich Dad Poor Dad. I believe that people in here also have been a book lover. So from Robert Kiyosaki, and then James Clear for the Atomic Habits, or you can consider that is how the habits can help you to success. And then my personal favorites. Sorry for this one because I am a marketing person and I love Simon Sinek while he's talking about the leadership, about the golden circle. So a lot of success models that I've been found and a lot of success models that I've been searching for, including Brian Tracy and all those things. I built a foundations and to summarize all the items. So like Napoleon Hills, they are more demands of the purpose on the inner or how you think. So that is like his book, Think and Grow Rich. It's more better for how you think and then how you grow. And then go for Covey's, Stephen Covey's have the 7 to 8 habits. By wise is not only for leadership. By wise is only for your persons that who is starting from zero. The first habit, be proactive, and then after that you will be more focusing on how you deal with others to get a win-win mindset. I got the win and you got the win. So that is how they collaborate with others, and then they will inspire others in the end. So that is the eighth or the last habit that he's spoken. And then Robert Kiyosaki, I'm not quite sure that anyone would know this, but I believe that everyone might know the Rich Dad Poor Dad. So the ESBI is quite fascinating, especially while talking about a lot of us is just employee, or some of them making their own business as a self-employed. In the futures, I believe that within AI, a lot of people that who are in self-employed, maybe they will be a business owner. So that will be another quotient, copy. And then the last but not least is investors. So there's the progressions of how you achieve the financial freedom. So that is using a simple graph, and then they can let you to know actually know the world or how the money work. And then atomic habits, I kind of like it because it's telling a very important points that we are not only for making everything just like you have a dream, you have objective, or you have a goal, personal goal, or whatever. You want to do it now, and you want to fight it for now, and that is quite hard for you to implement or to work out everything for one single day. It's impossible. So how exactly going to say atomic habits or the power of the habits? They have allowed you to make it as a habit first. Maybe some small more progress. It doesn't mean that small progress doesn't make you win. If you have read about Hui Tu Chai Pao, the rabbit and then the turtles, the turtle is very slow. In the end, it's got the victory, got the competition. So that is also what I can see in the atomic habits. And the last but not least is what I said, the golden circle. It starts with why, and then according to this why, according to this purpose, they will drive you to consider how and what. And there's also, you can consider this economics of leadership, or I would say it's more likely it's marketing or the storytelling. That is how Apple get his success. Actually, it's not Apple, it's Steve Jobs, but you can consider I think they can be considered as equal. So Steve Jobs is quite amazing person because it is not just building iPhone. It's not just making iPhone. A smartphone is meaningless, but the point of view, the purpose is going to make the brand to be very expensive. So that is also the reason why I kind of like Golden Circle in the success model. Of course, there will be a lot of other items that you can consider. However, once I do this foundation, I can bring out 4 key summaries. Fans for the topics and fans for the AI and fans for my own research. I can give you 4 summary or the key themes. The first things first will be the purpose and the wishes, which means that you are going to empathize yourself, who you are, and what you want to be. Okay, so that would be very clear, and that will be a reason for you to do this. So I really love the terms called motive, the motive or the means in order to run to the end. So that is the purpose of the very beginning. And then, okay, you have a very good dreams. Okay, you have a very good visions. Remember, vision is actually, I would say, is dream, is your dream, and then you can also consider that is your business idea. But you have idea, it means nothing. You have idea, okay, that's so good. Okay, I admire that. However, if you don't put it on work, that won't be happening. So the disturbance and the actions will come first. And then the best things that I would like to use to express this is the Stephen Covey, to be proactive, first thing first, to help you to dry out your tensions, focus on your tasks, to take action. You are on your own, and okay, not exactly on your own. You're on your own to chase your own dreams. That is your responsibilities, not others. And that is also the time management that we spoke today. I believe that everyone who already heard about from it, from Dr. Benson. And then the last but not least is the third one is the relationships and collaboration. You cannot be successful by your own. So it's better for you to collectives, no matter it's collective intelligence, collective talents, collectives of the bonding with peoples. I see a lot of cases, including the Napoleon Hill's Masters, My Principle, Thinking Win-Win challenges, or even for the in the end, for the Simon 6, for how the Golden Circle to collaborate with others and in order to bring the leadership out. So why so many people go by Apple? Nobody go by Orange. Why? What that were happening? It's because of the bonding. It's because of the trust. It's because of the collaborations and the relationship of the leaders and I could say its followers, or the business, I could say its customers. So that could be a key theme for these relationships. And then last but not least is called financial freedom. Sorry, I do not use another terms because in other terms, I would use it like a long one. But I don't think that is a good for everyone because if say long one, it seems like they no ending. No one is not meaning no ending. Financial freedom is one of the cases that you can consider. Of course, thanks for Robert Kiyosaki to bring it out inside the ESBI. However, the major things I want to point out on that part is, although I don't really think that is a huge items, I just put it in the last one because it's once how you think inside the ESBI, employee will be things as a employee. Self-employers will be things like a business owner or small business owner or SME. Business owner for the B quotients, they will think like an entrepreneur. And then our investor, of course, they will think like an entrepreneur. Investor in the end. So that is one part of the reasons that I put it on the financial freedom because of the people or how they think in the end. And the second part is with other fundamentals habits from Napoleon Hill as well as from Stephen Covey. I believe that in the end or in the very end, we can consider it's more like a marathon. being successful or being in the end for the chasing your own dreams is not overnight success. Although I wish that tomorrow I will be very successful and then I will be in some way in Central or something like this. That's not how it works. That is not how it works in the real reality. So the point is we are going to make it step by step. So how exactly we're going to make step by step? I will create a models or I will fence from the fundamental. I will use it and then to make it plan 1, plan B, part 1, part 2, part 3, and part 4. So that will be a 4 items that there are people that who are going to successful. They will be using it in order to making their life come true. Besides these keyframes, I am not only just showing you, I will also showing you that how they coordinated with the models that I've been talking, which means the previous models. And then I will also share a little bit about the, I would say, case studies that I've been searching for. So the first one is, okay, it's very late, okay. Let me use it in this way. I don't do the sharing. You see. The first thing first is the okay. Okay, yeah. Okay, so the first thing first will be your dream, which means your foundation and processing. Just like this PowerPoint, just like these slides, we start from something first. We start from our base. So that is why you are going to build your own base. And the key purpose of your own dreams or your own objectives, I'm not even telling you about what's in here on this page. I know that everyone have their objective goals, dreams you want to achieve. I'm not going to ask you what it is in the very beginning of these models, because the why is more important. The key purpose is more important, because these compelling missions is like a magnet to attract talent, to attract the people that who supporting you, especially opportunity that will come out. So that was why, and then focus on your why, put the person first, especially for the priorities, and then for the work habits, focus on this one, focus on your own wishes. So don't suddenly just, okay, your dream is going to be an engineer, don't suddenly be a drawer or suddenly be a writer. No, it's quite hard for you to do that in this stage. Of course, in the future you can, but in this stage, no. And then last but not least is the branding. Actually, that will be considered in the similar things as the reason why, because the why can give you the story. The why can give you the missions. And then we are just using the why to be a magnet in order to build a brand on your own self. The best thing in this scenario is I also study difference of the people who I consider is successful, like Uncle Roger. I don't know, not anyone know this one, from Nigel Nunn, and then Stephen He, or even just remember that he went to Hong Kong, the Jimmy O Yang, yeah, he went to Hong Kong as well. The basic things that they are doing is the same. They are also doing stand-up comedy. But why he will be so famous is because of the theme, is because of the branding they are choosing. They're choosing a Asian family. They're choosing a contrast about the storyline that they have in their past few days. Or of course, as a stand-up comedies or as a comedies, or even in some, I believe some Chinese friends may know that something, they may make that up. The story may make that up, but the person who speak it like, it's like real. It's like actually happening. It's like a magnet to attracting the student to listen it. So that is what storytelling to bring out. So the major things about the dream, I cannot say that it's so mystical, but the part is you have a why, and then you use it as a magnet to attract people. And how exactly you are going to do it next while you are attracting all those people? Okay, you attract me to listen to you. You attract David, Daniel, and what else? What are you going to do? Of course, you are going to start the engine. You need to build a team. You need to work out some process. And how exactly we're going to work out some process is you're making an engine. The first thing first is dream, and then now you are making an engine. The engine is about your testing. It's testing your idea. The feedback loops from the atomic habits to minimize your programs in order to make, like our student always says, MVP, the minimals variables products. Do the experience first. And then once you got a little bit success, you will put it on the way. What it means by put it on the way? Because as you're very focused on your own projects, so you will be building a flywheel in order to make the momentum drive together. And then last but not least, you are also using the data, using the digital intelligence, right now it's AI intelligence, in order to do the leverage. So this part, if you want me to do a conclusions, I will make it like you are standing on the shoulder of the giants. I believe that is from Isaac Newton's, but not a very big, very big in my mind. The part that you are standing on, the shoulder of the giants or the titans, is you are going to see the world differently, and you are making your engine not by yourself. Of course, maybe in the previous part, you might need to start your engine by your own, just running circles, riding bicycle in order to make electricity. No, nobody use this right now. So you are using the power from the others, friends, in order to start up your programs, start up your system, make your things work. So that is what I mean for the engine. And luckily, everyone can see this. What we are using is AI. AI is the engine. AI is the giant for it right now. So what we're focusing on should be how we implement AI into our dreams, into our engine. Okay, so after that, don't forget the Daniel, don't forget Bruno. So you still need to have relationship. So I will use a very romantic word. It's called heartbeats. The heartbeats is how you connect with others. Sorry for this, I forgot to say some of the success models. However, this one I would like to bring out is because of the people who are working in like no matter that's YouTubers, no matter they are working in media, they will face this a lot. They will be the first one who stand on the wall and get shot back because the community or the heartbeats is not doing great. So just like I cannot say it's the name because I don't think that people are noticed. Because a group in Macau is a YouTubers, commenters, and they did something wrong in the public relationship or public relations. So that's why he got thrown down. So a lot of people or a lot of companies that I saw is got fell down is the relationships or the user interface or user experience is not so good. I also study this for the Hong Kong Disneyland to Ocean Park, while Ocean Park is still asking for money, but Hong Kong Disneyland is still, of course, they have funding as well. To keep on building the new things, they also have the Frozen theme in the. It is not an advertisement for Hong Kong Disneyland, and then also for the studios. I'm not saying so many for the Western world, but you can consider that they are building bonds. They are building customer relationship. So that is why I set it in here as a heartbeat, the community and the experience for the peoples. So that's also what Covey said about the win-win. Once I join you as a members, I'm not going to say that I am being taken or being fooled. That's not how it is. The user experience should be like, I'm joining your members or I'm joining your programs. I feel valid, I feel proud, and I'm going to share to my friends. That is how the world of marketing works, and that's also how the things should be happened in the successful business instead of the failure one. So that's what I saw, and then I will put it as habits. And then last but not least, I will say is of course the marathon. Apart from all those models, apart from all those summaries that I've been talking, how you deal with peoples, how you deal with AI, how you deal with yourself, Is it okay for you? Of course it's not. I would like to say is it okay for all of you because of those three part or three summaries. However, that's not how it's case because in other terms that will be facing related problems, and I believe that that's according to my evaluations, I saw that a lot of success models or success science they are facing a similar case. Maybe too ideal, maybe not really fit in now. So how exactly we're going to do this? We make it like a marathon. We make it like a marathon. So in Napoleon Hill, they got a wave buildings and then even a transfer where said that about the wave and then how we deal with time. Of course, that is also what is bring out from the Whopper scarcity. The marathon or the financial freedom is calling that you are building a difference of diversities on these points. And the diversity is in order to reduce risk and to expand more and more opportunities that you can have. However, that is a very important thing to share with all of you. That is in the last case. That is in the very last beginning. Apart from we are doing with yourself, about doing AI or technologies or the giants, apart from dealing with humans. That should be the last one. Because if you focus on this one first, which means that you are doing nothing because you have so many business models you are going to take care of. You have lots of things you are going to exploring. So that is very hard for you to do it right now. But in the other terms, I hope that you can consider that is like a metaphor. The major feelings or the major concept that I would like to share with all of you is success is like a metaphor. It's not overnight success. You cannot dream to yourself be like player 1v3. You cannot be the winner in this certain time because you have no exercise yet. So once you do exercise, you do strategies, maybe you will be one day like this. So that is what I meant for the marathon, and that's what I meant for the success models. And all those four models items is only by my research and the summary, and I would like to share it to others, and then hopefully they can give me some insights as well as they are also okay for us to keep on learning. The reasons that I make this model is not going to, because I kind of hate to use the word I'm teaching people. So no, I'm not teaching people. I'm sharing my own ideas. I'm sharing my point of views, especially I am just saying how I do the research and how the finding comes. And the second thing is I would like to have some testing as well as doing all those things together because I have done a lot of successful case. The value I don't want to mention it today, but in the futures, maybe if people that who are very interested in this topic and willing to join with us to discover more, maybe we can see this model is actually fit in all those success models and fits in all those success case, or even that would be fit in the failure. So I believe that that could be a treasure. I'm not saying that that is a 100% success formula, but I would say that that is the summary from different success models to bring you the insights in the end. So thank you very much. It's sharing.
Thank you, Bruno, for sharing. Okay. Yeah. This is one of the most powerful presentation I heard, okay? And by knowing that Bruno only 27 years old, okay? So, and we put so much hard work to analyze all the successful guru and share with us. And I think definitely in future, Bruno will move out to next fifth generation of guru, okay?